Welcome back to Hardcore Heroes Arcadia, everybody. So, you have a few days before the ballista are going to be done.
Yes.
What are you doing in the
Well,
few peaceful days you have left?
have a conversation with Tyrus and make some continual light sounds, I think.
Alright, conversation with Tyrus regards dragon slaying.
Yes.
He's on board to do it.
Really?
Good.
He's gonna fight a dragon.
Well, I'm not going to walk in there by myself.
No, that's fair. But my plan, Tyrus, is to cast Fly on you, as well as a bunch of other buffs, so you can just go and hack away at it.
I will be fighting the dragon when I am surrounded by my allies. I am not going to go off and do battle with it mano a mano.
There is no
Who are your
melee
allies?
I expect the two of you to be no more than 5 feet from me at any given time.
Have you ever fought a dragon before, Tyrus?
Have you?
No. But I have battled other creatures with breath weapons.
Well, I'm less concerned about the breath weapons and more concerned that you guys are going to use me to distract the dragon with no regard for my welfare or life, and then throw fireballs at me and the dragon until it dies.
Well,
Let's be honest, you're untrustworthy, cowardly wizards.
Tyrus, I can protect you from the dragon's blows.
Right. I'm aware of the stone skin spell thingy that you guys are doing. I'm not concerned about more concerned about the breath weapon falling from a great height.
I thought you said you weren't concerned about the breath weapon.
I'm concerned about you guys betraying me. I'm concerned about all of our other allies running away. I will be happy to join in with this, assuming that you guys can figure out some sort of strategy that doesn't put me in the prime spot of danger.
Well, you're the only man with a sword it's even worth sending at this thing, so there is no one else to send at it with us in melee range. Everyone else
So, what, it's me fighting it while you throw your dinky little spells at it?
Well,
Sounds
while
ridiculous.
50 men shoot it with arrows and 7 ballistae shoot it, and we attack it with
50 men shoot it. Oh my god, you guys have definitely never fought a dragon before. You think those people are going to be standing around as soon as that dragon shows up?
Of course not.
Yeah, they're going to run. They're all going to run away. Dragons are terrifying creatures. Only the bravest of warriors can even stand ground against them. Other people are...
But with any luck, they'll at least pull the trigger once before they turn and run. Should get us a few hits.
And when the dragon is mildly annoyed from a few crossbow bolts in it...
Look, we might be able to take this thing down in the first volley.
My god. Alright, I'm out. This sounds ridiculous.
No. Tyrus, look.
I told you, Malachi.
I've seen what you've done here. I've seen the soldiers you've gathered around. These are green people. These are farmers who have been given spears with a few days of training at most. There's no way. There's no way this is going to work.
It's a good point about the people running away, but even just one volley, if then the three of us can finish it off. But without you to engage it, then it's just going to be mayhem.
Right, so if I don't take all the risk by distracting the dragon, then it's not going to work. That's what
Look,
you're telling me.
you're the only one who can survive its breath weapon. Really, we're the ones taking the risk, because if it turns its attention towards me or Georg, we're dead. But you have the fortitude, and with our magic, you can hold your own against it for at least a few rounds, which should be enough for us to put it down. Not to mention that sword of yours, attacking at twice the normal rate, with improved strength, is gonna cut that dragon to pieces.
Have you ever been enlarged, Tyrus? Do you know what it feels like to be a giant? It's quite exhilarating. And with an arm like yours, twice its normal size, you've got what? 16-inch biceps?
You can flatter me till the cows come home, but it doesn't change the fact that your entire plan relies on me being dragon bait. And I don't really like that notion.
No. We have... Why do you think all of these peasants have sticks? They are the dragon bait.
Right, the peasants with sticks are the dragon bait, not the giant man that flies.
Yeah, Tyrus, why don't we go head out into the woods tomorrow, and we'll test out all of the spells and see how you feel, and if you still feel like it ain't gonna work, then, you know.
I could make a couple of giants, if you'd like to pick a few, what did you call them, allies?
Well, why don't you just go get giants to fight this thing? Real giants.
You got any giant friends?
It's a green dragon, isn't it?
Yeah.
You really want to let them have all the meat? We've got a lot of starving villagers here.
Oh, please. Dragon hunting is not the best way to feed the peasantry. It might feed people for a week, and then it would be over. Not a good investment of resources.
Tyrus, we're not allying with hill giants.
I don't think we have time to spare a trip up to Hillsborough to go courting giants.
Well, there's giants in the plain. Out of the question.
Yeah. How do you see that negotiation going?
Hi, Mr. Hill Giant. I know you guys have a fondness for dragon flesh. There's a small dragon over here. Please don't destroy our town in the process, and have at it. I don't know.
But that does. But
they're natural enemies. Set them against each other.
It's the non-destroying the town part that I worry about.
I'd rather fight a giant than a dragon.
Yeah, but what about 20 giants?
I'd rather fight 2 giants than a dragon.
Yes. So would I, but not 5.
Well, I don't see why they would destroy the town. They haven't done it yet. They're not just reckless monsters out to kill everything. Though that's a dragon that we're talking about.
By the time we've gone and made this deal with these hill giants and come back here, it'll have been a couple of weeks. We'll have sunk thousands of gold from the treasury into this dragon.
So I should risk my life because you've made bad financial decisions.
Look, Tyrus, you don't understand, though. You're not risking your life. You'll be fine.
Tyrus,
whatever someone says, go fight a dragon, you're not risking your life. They're a liar. Malachi,
Tyrus,
if you're going to keep bullshitting me like this, I'm out.
Sheriff.
I'm not sheriff anymore.
Exactly. You walk out that door, you miss your last shot at redemption.
That's true.
If you aren't here for this, I will slay your dragon. And I will be the hero of your beloved Shirebrook.
You think you can manipulate me that easily?
Don't listen to that, Tyrus, but he's right. I think if you help in the battle, then I'll be able to talk the Chancellor and the Count into accepting your position back.
You're offering me my old job as sheriff of a backwater town in exchange for this. You guys really know how to get some leverage on a man.
What do you want?
Not to be eaten by a dragon is number 1 on my list of things.
Alright, well look, do you know any other fighters in town, any other town guard that if we enlarge them as well and cast them some spells on them, you'd be happy to go with them?
No, none of them know what they're doing.
Right.
You need some real dragon slayers for this task.
But have you fought with wizards before? What wizard stands 5 feet from the enemy?
Wizards that I don't trust. Wizards that I think are going to betray me. Kill me.
But if I stand that close to you, all that's going to happen is the dragon's going to breathe on us all, and then we'll
we'll
both
die together instead of dying alone.
But it's certain death for us. You only have to keep it away from us for a couple of rounds, and we'll bring it down. Trust me, I've killed 2 chimeras. I can bring things down. I just need to not be killed in the process.
You know, my father told me that with 100% certainty, whenever someone says, just trust me, you know you shouldn't trust them.
I think that's fair, and your father sounds like a smart man. But look, come with us to the woods tomorrow. We'll cast the spells on you as a trial run, and we'll just see how you feel.
I mean, I've seen your stone skin in action. I've flown with the birds, and I have dabbled with my fare of enlarging and shrinking.
Alright, but think of it all together. Improved strength, twice the speed, being able to fly, being impervious to physical attacks, How is this dragon going to hurt you? Explain. What do you think it's going to do?
Well, why don't you cast all those spells on yourself then?
Because I don't have a magical sword and I can't swing it the same way you can.
Well, you're not really expecting the sword to do the damage, right? It's just a distraction.
Are you joking? Look at that thing. I think you could probably kill it on your own, but we'll help. What else are you going to do, Tyrus? Live in the shadows in Shirebrook your whole life? Everyone in the town's going to say, if only Tyrus were here, the dragon wouldn't have killed everyone.
They might. They might. But I specifically became the sheriff of Shirebrook, so I don't have to fight dragons. I don't have to fight off vampires or demons or whatever nonsense runs amok. I picked this place to be a nice, quiet retirement zone.
Indeed, but once a hero, you really can't give it up, can you? And you don't get a sword like that, an armor like that, without being a truly marvelous hero.
You also don't get this stuff by rushing headlong into ridiculousness.
It's not ridiculous, though.
It's ridiculous.
I thought it through. You don't know the power of the magic.
So what is it? Is the magic that's going to do it, or is it the sword that's going to do it? Getting a lot of double talk from you. I don't... Look, the point is, I don't trust you, he says, pointing directly at Georg. I don't trust you not to kill me with some sort of fireball spell directed at me while I'm with the dragon. You know, collateral damage, all that jazz.
And what, you want me to walk right into its maw alongside you?
You got a better way for you to gain my trust?
You'll be too big to be eaten. That's for sure.
No. Can't do it. Sorry, guys. I'm not throwing my life away on some fool's errand. I'm not even the sheriff of this town anymore. In fact, I'm a wanted man here. I've got every reason to leave, and the only thing that's keeping me here is the thought of some of my friends perishing in this endeavor. If I were a good man, I would warn everyone to get the hell out of town and leave myself.
We're not going to abandon the town, Tyrus. Georg, is there anyone at Misty Rapids capable of filling this role? Someone with a bit more bravery?
On this notice, perhaps Haynes Valmont could be persuaded. He's in
Haynes Valmont? Has he surfaced again? There's your dragon fighter right there. That man is as dumb as they come, and strong as strong as he is dumb as well.
We've got a couple days. I could go speak with Haynes.
We can always delay for a day to wait for him if Tyrus isn't brave enough to do it. Or what do you call it?
Stupid enough to do it.
Well, you'll see. You'll see Haynes cut this thing to ribbons, and then...
Well, Haynes doesn't have to worry about a fireball in his back, so... Good for him. Well, if this is it, then I suppose we may never meet again.
Where are you going to go? Where's Sturge? We could use him.
He's out still. He won't be back in time for this, that's for certain. And I don't see that there's any reason for me to stay around here. So, this may be the last time we see each other, Malachi. Good luck in life. Georg, I want my knife back. A deal's a deal.
I've half a mind to confiscate your other blade. It'll do us much better good in the hands of Haynes.
You wanted your other knife back, right?
We're not going to fight a dragon today, are we?
He kind of unslings his pack, opens it, and brings out a wrapped package and tosses it onto the ground. It's a cloth wrapped around something roughly dagger-sized.
I put a foot on it.
It squishes a little bit. The cloth is clearly wet.
You made a trip out to the swamp? Thought I'd get to tag along.
There's your thing, whatever it is.
Tyrus, would you not meet with me tomorrow just to try the spells, discuss it one last time?
Unless you've got some new information that's going to change my mind, I feel like we're just wasting time.
Do you not owe it to the people to at least give it a chance?
You should be a politician.
I am.
Well, I don't like politicians, so...
Well, and I don't like cowards.
Alright. Georg, give me the knife. I'm out.
I look to Georg.
It'd be my pleasure. I cast Improved Blink, and I guess we're rolling for initiative. This is not how I saw this going.
Shit.
Surprise?
I doubt you're gonna surprise him, but I'll roll... No.
So I'd like to blink behind him and give him the dagger, give him the knife back in his back.
It's a little loud. Okay. So he sees you starting to cast a spell. I'll give you a bonus of 1 to your initiative, but everyone can roll initiative at this point.
What? You did roll a surprise check?
I rolled a surprise check, and he rolled a 7. Okay.
Casting time 1.
So I'll give you a bonus of 1
guess...
since you're acting first.
Yeah, so 3 on my initiative.
Okay, you go first.
Okay, so blink goes off, and I blink before his attack, and I blink before his attack.
Okay. Naturally, this spell.
So I cast a spell, and does he draw steel?
Unlike the lower level spell, Blink allows the wizard to choose the exact location, exact destination. For example, a wizard confronted by an enemy fighter could blink just before the fighter attacked, reappearing directly behind his foe for back attack. The wizard blinks attack from If the wizard blinks away from an attack, his enemy automatically misses. Cool. So if you
draw steel,
I gotta open up his sheet real quick. Tyrus have on him. Okay. Yes, when you start casting your spell, his hand goes to his sword. He doesn't draw it until your spell finishes, really.
Okay. And then he draws and he makes an attack?
Well, so you cast a spell and then you nothing happens when the spell goes off, right?
I say it would be my pleasure, and then he hears me muttering arcane words.
All right, he puts his hand on his sword and draws it a few inches out, but waits for the effect of the spell.
Okay. So then the next round, I will blink directly behind him before he attacks and put his blade in his back. So I guess we're rolling initiative again.
Well, no, Nick gets an action too.
Oh, sure.
What are you doing on 11?
Are they both looking in my direction?
No, they're looking at each other.
Yeah, I know, but if I were to color spray them, would I hit them both?
Yeah. You're in a small room. You could hit them both with a color spray.
Where is he in relationship to us? Well, I still got a blink, so I'll blink.
I figure the three of you are talking, right? So you're all standing like 5 feet from each other, and then you and Tyra start talking and exchange some words, and then things start happening. So everyone's real close. You're like in a
that's the initiative that I rolled, was to cast color sprays. That's what I'm gonna do.
All right, so you can easily hit them both.
So I will blink that first round. I'll blink behind Tyrus, so Tyrus is closer to the color spray. Roll your d6.
Yeah.
5.
All right.
Okay.
So
Tyrus automatically goes unconscious. Thank you, Malachi.
All creatures above the level of spellcaster, or all those 6th level or 6 hit dice or more, are entitled saving throw. Everyone else is not. Ooh, Tyrus goes down instantly. He can be taken out by a single color spray.
Damn
How
it!
sad.
I think I fail as well.
Creatures.
What's the range? Yeah, 20-foot wedge.
Alright.
Those with hit dice 1 or levels 1 or 2 greater than the wizards are blinded for d4 rounds.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm blinded for d4 rounds.
I will roll that in secret. So Tyrus falls unconscious. And Malachi is blind.
What?
Georg is blind.
Georg is blind.
Okay.
Right.
Do I see Tyrus? I probably don't even know Tyrus goes down. Although I would know that. Okay. Yeah, sure.
You might. I don't know if you know exactly whether or not he would be knocked unconscious or what.
Alright, I say, go, calm down. I take out my dagger and cut Tyrus's throat.
Okay.
I don't see what's going on, so I'm still blinking. I think if you relate to me that Tyrus is dead,
yeah,
I'll calm down. Do you say Tyrus? Do you say?
Yeah, he's dead. It's done. All right. Wait for the blind to wear off. All right. Let's discuss
I stopped blinking.
Let's deal with the elephant in the room here. The sword and the armor. Well, I don't know. It's going to be a difficult one to discuss, but at least for now, if we can get Haynes down here, we can equip him out with it. Tyrus's head.
So Tyrus is insta-killed?
Yeah. He's unconscious. He can be killed immediately.
I take his sword and cut off his head.
All right, you behead Tyrus.
Okay, I guess I'm...
All right. I'll go and take this to the Chancellor. Try not to run away with all his gear. Actually, well...
Oh, shit.
All right. I find like a cloth or something, and I'm going to go and...
I don't know. I feel like I kind of got kill-stoled right there. I don't think Malachi can just cut off his head.
No, I mean, he can slit his throat.
Yeah, in combat, you just insta-hit? Is that how it works?
No, well, you're outside of combat, right?
No, I mean...
There's no threat to Malachi. No one's attacking him.
But there's a threat to Tyrus.
Yeah, but so Tyrus was unconscious. And once Tyrus is unconscious, there's no more combat, right? You're out of combat.
Sure, but can Malachi cut his throat before he...
Before your blind wears off and you can cast a spell or do something?
I may be able to discern what's going on while blind. He may not even have killed Tyrus by the time I'm unblind. Like he can just do max damage each round, right?
No, you can automatically kill anyone that's sleeping or held. And he's
that's how you made your career, right?
Yeah, but I thought it was only out of combat.
But that was out of combat. I mean, look, combat's a weird thing. So combat...
Tyrus is dead. So Georg would want Tyrus's soul.
Well, Malachi stole Tyrus's soul from you.
But I don't think he can even...
Malachi has stolen Tyrus's soul from you, Georg.
Alright, well, there's one thing that we haven't considered is that Tyrus might still be stone-skinned.
Did you cast stone skin on him at some point?
Did last time, but he fought 12 lizard men, so I assume that it was gone.
Let me quickly take a look at my notes. I forgot about his stone skin. That's right. He might...
But I think he's still dead. It just might mean that Georg gets a chance
I mean, if he's got stone skin, you can't insta-kill him.
I don't think you can insta-kill out of combat. I think if
someone is sleeping or held, you can kill them instantly.
Yeah, but he's gone for a while.
No, he only had 4 stone skin charges left.
There's no way he's not lost that fighting 12 lizard men.
No. Yeah, he definitely lost it fighting 12 lizard men.
Yeah. So,
where is this in the rules? If you're sleeping or held, you can...
I can find a ruling for you.
The things we argue about.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's in here somewhere.
I just don't know how you could retcon this at this point when Georg has made a career out of insta-killing.
But I typically insta-kill outside of combat, which I think is
so I guess what we're arguing here is combat. Like, combat is over, right? So combat's a vague notion. It's clearly not something that is on or off, right? There, it's a weird gradient. So Malachi is out of combat because there's no... Tyrus is unconscious. Georg is not attacking him. Georg's blind and kind of pissed off, but Malachi can still kind of just go over and murder somebody. If he was having to... if there was like a kobold in the room who was attacking him or threatening him, he wouldn't be able to calmly walk over, lift Tyrus's head up, draw a knife across his throat, and let him spill all over the place. He's definitely dead.
I mean, if you want his soul, you can still protest and do it before I take his head. I don't do it instantly.
Yeah, your vision will come back before Malachi can remove his head, but at the same time, he's dead.
Okay. Yeah, so okay. So how long am I? I'm blind for 3 rounds or something.
But you're not going to be doing it in secret. You're going to have to do it right in front of me.
Yeah.
Sure. I guess. Yeah. I think even the very next round, I think we're going for Tyrus's corpse at the same time. Tyrus's unconscious body at the same time.
Well, I mean, I guess then I say, well, now that he's dead, I might as well present his head to the Chancellor and say he just arrived back here.
Okay. Georg, your blindness takes 2 rounds to wear off.
Okay.
When your blindness wears off, Tyrus is very clearly dead on the ground.
While I'm blind, I'm going for Tyrus. So whatever. I guess you already ruled, but I think Malachi and Georg are going for Tyrus at the same time.
Yeah, but I tell you he's dead, or
Okay, so roll me initiative. Both of you roll me a d10.
All right, let's do it this way. If that's what you want to do.
I don't really want to. I mean, at this point, I'm kind of happy. Whatever.
What's the speed of a dagger, Neal?
2.
Plus magic bonus.
Yeah, so -1.
Oh, it's 2. So I actually get -1 on that. So I get yeah. How do you get -1? You have plus 3 daggers, but so so we both go at 5.
Right. So,
but I'm blindly flailing around and
without a clear notion of where Tyrus is, while Malachi can
down. Yeah, but we're out of combat, so I mean, I don't know.
It's a weird thing. So Tyrus hits the ground unconscious. Georg is blinded, and I feel like Malachi could probably get to. Malachi with his vision can get to.
Okay, it seems like you want to breeze over this, and
I mean,
whatever. Okay,
there's no clear answer.
I don't get a soul.
You can still take the soul. He's not bled out yet.
You've insta-killed him. You've slit his throat. He's dead.
Yeah.
There's no soul to reap. You've slit his throat.
Okay, blah blah. Whatever.
All right. Well,
take the head.
I would like to take the soul. All right. You're not going to run off with this gear.
Why would I run? No.
I don't know. The sword's worth more than anything else.
You're the one with the sword, which I'm not sure how that all happened. It seems like I lost a couple of minutes of my life.
It's a good spell. I might teach it to you. All right. I need the sword to show the Chancellor, but
why? What? Haynes is getting the sword for now.
Yes, I'll bring it back. I promise.
You need Tyrus's head to show the Chancellor. What does the Chancellor care? What do you need to buy his...
Tyrus is wanted.
All right. Whenever I'm blind, I'll loot Tyrus's corpse.
Okay.
All right. So I take the head and the sword to the Chancellor Landslide.
Okay. Why don't we take a break here? And we'll come back from break and see how all this plays out. See you guys on the other side.